Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we got a good one for you guys. The playoff promo was just shown. I think they shown it a bit early because of the leaks that went out naming all the players. So I think they just showed these cards early. It's not all the cards. It's all the champions, but not all the cards. I believe we're getting some upgradable cards tomorrow. And we're just going to go over all these cards as they go through. Start with this Dalton Kincaid here. 94 speed. Very solid tight end. I think he's going to be pretty good for a Bills theme team, playoff theme team. But the problem I have with this is if we're going off theme teams, he'll have +2 speed, right? +2 speed. Then he'd have 96 speed on his theme team. Is that really better than George Kittle and the Brock Bowers that are already out with 95 base speed? Or a Commanders theme team with Vernon Davis? You know what I mean? Like, is this dude really that worth? But we'll see how the playoff theme team boosts and that kind of stuff work. Probably tomorrow. Moving on to Marlon Humphrey, we have 95 speed. That is, I feel like that's the threshold now. I feel like if they're under 95 speed, they're kind of gonna be out the meta, unless you're Julius Peppers and you're 6'7". But other than that, 95 speed I think is the threshold. It's either your 94 speed, good abilities, or your 95 speed and you hit the threshold of like the meta right now. You still have yet to get that 96 speed corner. It might be sometime soon, I'm assuming, in the playoffs. We're bound to get one. Marlon Humphrey, very good stats. I'm just hoping the ability is good. Moving on to Vita Vea. I don't know why EA likes Vita Vea so much. I believe he has like a 91 or a 90 redux. And then he got his 0 chill running back. And he got a defensive tackle. So I'm assuming they're just not counting his running back as an upgrade at all. Now we have Nico Collins. Now this is somebody I think he's going to be really good on a playoffs team. We're talking about players like Malik Neighbors, Jamison Williams, who are some of the fastest receivers in the game with 96 base speed. And their theme teams aren't like that. They're not good. Lions theme team's pretty good, but I heard Jamison Williams is probably the hardest card to pull today. He was like 4 mil when I seen earlier. And this Nico Collins, 95 speed, he'd probably get up to 97 on a playoff theme team, which would be very nice. Moving on to Byron Young. This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday about the Charles Haley. If you guys didn't check out my last video going over Season 5, I did yesterday. But this is what I was talking about with the Charles Haley. I said, if we want a pass rusher to be like, oh, he's really good, he might be the guy, I said he needs 93, 94 speed, and then we turn our heads. And Byron Young is that guy. Not only that, they didn't like leave anywhere unjuiced. Like, he has good power move, good finesse move, good block shed. Everything's good. Moving on to Lad McConkey. He is in the situation that I was saying earlier. He's 94 speed. Every other stat is fine. He needs route tech for a discount. I think that's really it. If he doesn't have route tech for a discount, I think he would be put on a playoff Steam team, but I don't know how good he would be. Like, 96 speed, good, don't get me wrong, but what's stopping you from having Malik Neighbors over Lad McConkey? You know what I mean? Moving on to Aaron Jones. This card is solid. I don't think we have too fast of running backs yet. I think 94 speed is still in somewhat of the loop. I know there's some 95s. I know McFadden is a 96. I know Chris Johnson's a 97. But I know 94s are somewhat in the loop until more get upgrades. So I don't think this is the worst of cards. Moving on to Andrew Wiley. Again, offensive lineman. I think 90s, the 93, 94s are probably going to play the same. It just depends on their ability. And also, for a playoff chem, You probably want these guys anyways. Moving here to Russell Wilson. We'll find out how good Russell Wilson is. I've heard that his old card was really good, so this Russell Wilson's pretty good. We may have QB1 depending on the discounted abilities on the Zero Chill cards tomorrow, because they do go up. Moving on to Xavier McKinney. He is going to be good, guys. Xavier McKinney is going to be good. He's over 6 foot, has every stat that you would probably want. Obviously, they're not going to give him 96 speed already. That would make him the best safety, not even close. And then he also has the coverage stats to go with it. I do really hope he has some sort of KO as his like discounted ability, but we can only hope. Moving on to Quinn Miners. Same thing I said about the Andrew Wiley. Very solid card. You're probably only using him for the chem. Hopefully they get good abilities. Moving on to the Eagles, they got Nakobe Dean. I was hoping he got 92 speed, honestly, once I seen the leaks and everything. Nakobe Dean has 94 speed. We'll get up to 96 speed on an Eagles team or a playoff team. I think the move this year is going to be somehow to incorporate playoffs and another team in between. If you're able to do full playoffs 20 of something else, or full playoffs 2020 of something else, I know that might be really hard to do, but if that's possible, that'd be really nice. Now moving on to the LTDs we have for tomorrow, we have Sam Laporta. He's due for an upgrade. I was saying it in my video predictions. He's due for an upgrade. It was either him or I think Jameson Williams I had for my LTD. Jameson Williams got an LTD for Team of the Week, so I technically wasn't wrong. But Sam Laporta for the LTD, he's going to be good. I'm hoping he's 95 speed. If he's 95 speed, then it's like, all right, now we can argue him for the best tight end. Now moving on to the other LTD, we have Justin Reed here. He's probably going to play free safety, strong safety, one of the two. I think he's always been a strong safety, so I'm just going to go with him strong safety. I know they have a couple people listed at certain positions that aren't playing that position in Madden. Like, I believe in Madden they have like a guy like Daxton Hill listed at corner when he's realistically a safety. But Justin Reed here, he's going to be good. It always seems like Justin Reed finds a way to get a good card in every playoff promo, it seems like. Moving on to the Legends. I know I was telling you guys yesterday that if I find anything out about the Legends, I'll tell you guys, but we did. And now our LTD for this Saturday is Kyle Vander Bosch. He's a Titans chem. I do think the Titans are a really good team, even though they didn't make the playoffs. And he is also a Lion. Lions team will be very good, but they're getting all these LTDs, which means they're going to be very expensive. And also, if you can see here with these Legends, Jeff Garcia and Malcolm Jenkins are also going to be the champs. I don't believe there's going to be another champ. It's just going to be Jeff Garcia and Malcolm Jenkins. By the way, that are both Eagles, so Eagles team is getting a big upgrade here. I don't think Jeff Garcia is going to be especially good, but I feel like if they give Malcolm Jenkins 95 speed, he's going to be a really good card. I realistically see them giving him like 94 though. Moving on to some more leaks. EA has yet to show these cards. These might be the upgradable cards that are coming out, or maybe even the low overalls, because as you can see here, some teams have more cards than the others. I don't know what the cards mean. I did hear some speculation and rumors that the card art matters. So I don't know if you could see like all these green squiggly lines here, and then on some cards there's not. I am being told that those lines indicate that that's a bigger overall than maybe the guys with like the little moons on the bottom. I don't know. These players are dropping, so if you see any player, these teams are up. All going to be playoff cards. We're going to find out tomorrow what specific overalls they are. which cards are going to be the upgradable cards. Some of my predictions are in here still, but these cards are pretty solid. Like, I believe that's a Hollywood Brown down there. This is a Alani Gilman. I believe there's a Rasul Douglas and a Taron Johnson, if I'm not wrong. I don't know what number is Taron Johnson or number 31. I might be mistaken, but there's some good needed upgrades in here. I definitely think these cards are going to be good. Playoff promo will be a W, but one thing that you might want to watch out for is the playoff cards. If they're getting put out like this, kind of held back a little bit, I might do playoffs and something else as a theme team, not just playoffs like it was last year. Everyone had a full playoff theme team and a full Super Bowl theme team. I don't think it might not be this way this year. But if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.